So they want me to keep these secrets that people know so that I can have a weird connection with them, like only we know these things. And I think that really is it. There's something about them that's very manipulative, and you can tell I dislike them. That's how predators get their prey, because they develop these little connections, like we have a secret together. This is ours together, and it's poisoning the victim. So they want me to keep these little things secret so I can't tell you guys, so that I can remain poisoned, but I can also remain connected to them with our secrets. I don't have any secrets with these folks. I'm telling you guys as much as I can. So they're like, you can't say the word tell you everything. As though magically, if I don't tell you everything, because logically, as a 50-something-year-old woman, I wouldn't want to tell you everything, but I can tell you what I can about the situation. The word everything to most normal people doesn't mean every single little last teeny tiny thing about everything that happened in my life. It means tell you everything pertaining to the situation, which I have, but within reason. And that's my point. There's something about these people that lack reasoning, the ability to reason, the ability to say that I'm not going to sit around talking in my apartment to absolute strangers, and they admitted they're strangers. Then they said, well, we'll bring in people after the fact who's related to someone that you bring in relatives of somebody, or bring in people I haven't been in touch with, or bring in people who have a history of stalking, harassing me, or bring in people who have a history of mental illness. Then that's crazy. That's crazy. We The more you say these things out loud, and I think that's what ending secrets does, is it the more you say it, and other people can say, wait a minute, there's a problem. Wait. So they just said in the comments, people said I shouldn't argue with them. Exactly. Because it is crazy. And when we're talking about, well, who is spending money to create this crazy place for me to live in, where in my own home, they can see what I'm doing, they can comment on it. Oh, it's because they said they have to create the voices for me to hear. So that's why they have to watch me so that the voices match what I'm doing. That's crazy. That's crazy. So then they wanted to say, well, these are people you used to associate with. When we're talking about decades ago, when I was in school or in an environment where I had to associate with them and I had no choice, that's another thing that they were able to finally get. These aren't people who I would have been around normally. They're people from school, a job. It's in that environment. So they're like, well, why would you associate with someone in an environment? Because you have to. Those are relationships you have to get along with them, which proves my point. If you thought we were friends or friendly, we weren't disagreeing in that environment. You can't say I have a history of problems when clearly I wasn't a problem